I know this is a bit of a strange video, but hang on. Bit of a strange video. You guys, the bus is still loved. Look at the bus. The school is in such a dodgy area though. I've just done some not very good videoing. I'm going to have to cut a load of bits out because I didn't want to, you can't see the number plate of the school bus and you can't see the name of the school. It's a bit of a dodgy area here. You can always see dealings going on and sofas getting chucked out windows. Not quite, but the school is amazing. Oh, look at that. Must stop smiling. I'm kidding. Yeah, there's new people here, so I just wanted to just have a really quick natter about kind of what I do here. Now, nearly every YouTube video has adverts attached at the beginning. I chose a long time ago to have adverts attached to my videos so that I could have the revenue and give it to Bill's school. So that's why I have had adverts for a really long time, but now nearly every video you watch on YouTube has adverts and YouTube benefits from that. So what I'm saying is, what am I saying? I'm saying that at least with the adverts attached to my video at the beginning and at the end, you know that every time they run, and I choose non-skippable because I need them to be watched, and and also they're shorter, they're only like 20 seconds max, so at least you can feel like the time that you're spent with your eyeballs on an advert, you're actually really benefiting children who don't have an easy time in life. They just don't. And this school, for a lot of them, was almost a last chance saloon. They'd been destroyed by mainstream education and trying to fit that square peg into a round hole. And the success stories, and I'm not talking about, the kids came away with 12 grade A GCSEs. I'm talking about the children who, after years of being unable to go to school because they had such anxiety, are skipping through the gate in the morning, and then in the afternoons they're greeting their parents with a smile on their face and saying, guess what we did today? You know, and some of the kids, they take a while to break in. That sounds like I'm talking about horses, but some of the kids take a little while to settle in and trust the method here. And it's really rare that the school doesn't, what's the word? I want to say succeed, but that makes it sound like there's a failing on the school's part if it doesn't work out, or the child's part, and that's not the case at all. Oh, my dash cams love a chat, don't they? So that's the story behind the adverts. And also, wow, a lady's just pulled up in front of my car and she's got really big earrings in. They are. She must have to navigate her way around wearing those. They are spectacular. Really big, massive gold, thick hoops. I couldn't wear those. I noticed things like that. I said yesterday, didn't I, in my video, that I struggle with tinnitus. So anything like that in my ears, jangling about, I couldn't cope with that. Hats off to her. Styling it out. My hand's aching now. So the raffles that I run as well, they are all all of the proceeds from that goes to the school. Did I say about the minibus? So the raffles, the YouTube earnings, I've had other people do stuff and just send money in or give me the proceeds of their things they've sold or videos they've published. I say they send it to me, they send it directly to the school's bank account. But yeah, we bought that minibus, us guys. We bought that minibus, and I've got so many gorgeous friends who have given me incredible prizes. She's chatting again. Incredible prizes. Lay Family Yarn, the advent calendars, So Sweet Violet, again another advent calendar, Beaches and Bird Song, a yarn advent calendar. What else have I had? Dandelion and Dogwood, project bags and mini skeins. And what else? My friend Franca gave me a big bag of yarn to raffle off. I raffled that off. I'm forgetting loads of things, but by doing that, bought that minibus. And Bill's only got till June here now, so I want to leave them in a really good financial position. I mean, obviously I'm never going to abandon the school. They will always get the money from my Neil's Yard sales. By the way, if you buy Neil's Yard products and you use the link from down below in the description bar, then if you use that link, it's just like shopping online regularly for Neil's Yard, but the commission goes directly to Bill's school. And yeah, the revenue from the adverts and anything else that I do to bring in money, because I just want to leave that school in a really good position, and I'm not going to take away my support. In fact, if anything, as the children get older and my time frees up, I would like to give them my support in the form of my time. I'd like to go in and help out. So I always want to support them financially, but obviously, well, I don't know. I don't know when the raffles will stop. They're going to have to, I've got one more to do in January, and then there's going to have to be a pause until I can get renew my gambling license. I need to get the gambling license renewed. So it sounds terrible, doesn't it? But a raffle is a gamble. I'm talking for 7 minutes. I wonder if I can edit this down a bit. Today has been completely derailed. I'll tell you this later. I was saying earlier on that today had been sort of derailed, much like yesterday, because Bill, I didn't know, but the social worker going in to do the disability assessment for Bill was going into school today. Obviously they didn't need to notify me of that, or if they did, I didn't see the notification. Maybe it went into my spam folder. So school rang me up and said, can you bring Bill in? And I said, well, his PCR test results haven't returned yet. And I don't know what the rules are. And they said, well, the rules are if you're still doing negative lateral flows, you can come in. I said, all right, well, this is quite important, and he isn't ill, so I'll do a lateral flow and I'll bring him in. Anyway, I put the phone down. A few minutes later, his negative PCR test came in. Phew! And still negative everywhere else. So that was a relief. And we quickly had our breakfast, dropped the dog off at the groomers, and went and dropped him off at school, which actually worked out really well, because his EHCP draft document came through for his transition into the next phase of age and education, and I had a few queries, so I was able to poke my head around the door and ask the headmaster. I love how brilliant that school is. It's so accessible. I can talk to the headmaster, I can text him, I can speak to the deputy head, I can speak to his OT, his teacher. I can just send them all a message and say, can you give me a ring when you get a minute? And I don't hound them, obviously, there's no need for me to, but they're guess what I'm saying is there's so many perks to having a really tiny school. Obviously there are downsides to having a really tiny school, funding being one of them. The smaller the school, the less money you get, naturally. And smaller peer groups, so you've got less of a variety to pick from to make your friends with. So there's, you know, there's positives and negatives. Then came home, quickly sorted a few bits out. Now I'm dashing into the bank. I've been given some cash for Bill's school, so I'm dashing into the bank to pay that in. And because I like everything to be watertight. If I'm given cash, it goes in as cash. If I'm given a bank transfer, it goes in as a bank transfer. That's how I operate everything. It has to be really clear cut. What's this angle like? Is it nice? Are you looking at my nose? On the way into the bank, I'm going to go to the library. Then I'm going to pick the dog up. Might be a bit late for the dog. Oh no, I'll do it. It'll be all right. And then I've got to whiz back home, walk the other dog. Then, oh, what's next? Oh, I can't even think. Wilf's got, I've got to go get, boys love to have Subway on Wednesday, so I'm going to go to Subway, pick Wilf up, go to saxophone lesson, come home, do supper, and then Bill and I are going to put the finishing touches to the bath bombs. Now you know. So this may or may not be the last time we chat today. It depends on what else happens, but I'll try to remember to take some footage so you can come along with me, keep me company. I've just driven past a lady. She's got baby blue bobble hat on, knitted, ever so nice, a baby blue jacket, baby blue face mask, baby blue denim jeans. She looks like the sky. Oh, there's a lady in the car next to where I just parked, eating fish and chips. I want to eat fish and chips. I love fish and chips. Fish and chips and curry sauce. Mmm. The bank was closed, but that's given me time to pop to the charity shop to drop off some Christmas decorations I want to rehome.